Hi guys! So, as you may or may not know, I have been involved in drama since I was a very, very little kid. And so today, I want to talk a little bit about the company that I'm most involved with, A Work in Progress Productions. AWIP is a drum company. It stands for A Work in Progress Productions. That last P isn't really in there, but you know, it fits. We're basically an arts company, so what we do is we have like big main stages in the fall, that's what we call them, then junior productions, and then we have a ton of classes. So I'm actually going to be teaching a music class for younger kids. We have music classes, dance classes, art classes for various ages. We also have our own media department, and that's completely student run. So yeah, it's really just like an outlet for the arts, and our director particularly likes us as the students to have the focus, and that just because we're on the younger side doesn't mean that we can't teach and we can't create and we can't direct. So she gives us amazing opportunities, and I've really appreciated that. The first thing I did with AWIP was, I think I was maybe about 10, or yeah, I think I was 10. It was the second thing that we ever did. It was basically a compilation of a couple scenes from different Broadway musicals. So I know we did something from Wicked, we did something from My Fair Lady, but then the first big thing that I was a part of was Annie. I was 11 at that time, that was 2014, and I got Annie, which was totally unexpected. But yeah, I've kind of been just thrown in there since then. Basically what happens for auditions is you come in on the first day, so this year was Tuesday, and basically we just get to know each other at first. So we do a bunch of improvs and games together and really just try to bond as a cast, because that's a very important thing when you have a cast, especially as big as this one is for Newsies. We have 41 kids in the cast, so that's a huge thing that we really need to focus on, is the unity. But then we will also learn the dances and the music, and then basically we just, for the rest of the week, so Tuesday we learn it, Wednesday we kind of practice it and run it again, and then Thursday is individual auditions. So what we do is there's first the dance audition, so you go up in groups of about 8 or so and do the dance that she taught us at the beginning of the week. Then the panel will move into a separate room, and we will individually go in with sides that are already in the room, read the sides with the person who is before us or after us, and then we'll sing a song that we've prepared. Friday is callbacks. So if Mrs. Roca, our director, sends out an email on Thursday night emailing everyone who has been called back. What we do at callbacks is the panel is really trying to figure out who fits in like the leads and the bigger parts, and so we'll go up there, we'll read, we'll sing, and then that's when the panel makes their final decision. One thing that's really important in audition week is to remember that everybody has a big part, even if it's a small part. And I think a lot of that applies to life, and that if you feel like you're just doing a small part and that you're not really useful, that's not the case, because everything is a huge puzzle and each piece is necessary to make the entire picture. And so that's a huge thing that is also very important to focus in auditions, and I think it's a good life lesson. My favorite part of the week has to be the dancing. Even though I am like mainly a singer, dancing is one of my absolute favorite things to do, because there's so much you can do and expressing yourself, and you don't have to worry about hitting that perfect note. You can just really embrace it and have fun, and learning the choreography, oh my goodness, I love it so much. And for Newsies in particular, the show is very intense dancing, and that is one thing I'm super looking forward to. I would say that the biggest thing I've learned from AWIP is that you can be a servant for other people, even if technically you're in a bigger part, and people kind of see you as higher up. You can still gift other people with your time, and even just saying hi makes such a big difference. to everybody else in the cast. And honestly, when you're thinking about other people, you're enjoying yourself more because you're not so focused on yourself. So that is one thing I've definitely learned a lot from AWIP, and I'm very thankful for, is that it's really taught me to just look towards other people and really try and help them instead of just focusing on my part and myself and what I'm doing, but seeing the big picture and seeing each one of those puzzle pieces who is a person that fits into the puzzle of the cast. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it, check out a couple more of my other videos and subscribe. Follow my social medias if you want to stay updated on other things that I'll be doing, my upcoming EP, and more. Thank you and adios!